Welcome back to the show. For those students out there anticipating midwinter break, spring break, or even summer break, parents may want to look into some ways to stay in touch with their learning skills. In this week's Educating Mid-Michigan segment, we're here with Craig Douglas to talk about the Michigan Learning Channel, which is a great resource. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Yeah, great to see you as always, sir. This was developed by Michigan Public Broadcasting System, PBS, during the pandemic because of internet access being unavailable or limited to children. Tell us a little bit more about this programming.
You're right, correct. The pandemic didn't have many positives, but this was one. Out of a necessity to provide programming to children who perhaps didn't have internet access, PBS responded with some over-the-air antenna accessible options for parents at home. So that started, over 4 years ago, and here it is still in existence. Why is it in existence? Because it's valued and used. It's used not only over the air, but also online. They have a very robust website, Matt, where parents and educators can access materials to help learners outside of the classroom.
When you're a longtime educator, this is probably not in the realm of traditional learning, but talk about what people can find on the channel.
Well, what I think is a great option for parents is they can look by subject matter and by grade level. So let's say we've got a youngster in first grade who would like some extra help on vocabulary. Boom, they can dial that in and access materials online. They can download printable documents. They can view video that's archived. It's a really great resource. And again, I want to underscore, free of charge.
That is nice. And we always like free, right?
That's right.
Talk about the targeted audience here. Is there a range in those resources for different school-age kids?
Very good question. Pretty much preschool all the way up through middle school, but there are also some topics. They have, for example, virtual field trips archived that are probably appropriate for you and I and for high school students as well.
Yeah, the curious, you can always learn, right? And talk about, too, how this is a great option still. I know it was created to fill a void, so to speak, during the pandemic, but why are you happy to see this keep going?
Because it's sustained and it's updated. And I think the materials are better than what we could do individually. In other words, this collective has pulled together resources that have really become of great value for those of us in the field of education.
And I take it you've had a chance to maybe click around and explore. Talk a little bit more about some of those topics. It sounds like a wide range.
Yeah, so for a young learner, let's say preschool, hasn't started yet, traditional kindergarten. Well, you could dial in online for resources, or you could watch over the air a program called Read, Write, and Roar, and it's facilitated by an educator, and it's targeted for that early learner, and it's of high interest with music and graphics and different cartoons and capabilities that really engage the student's interest.
Yeah, and there's the website on our screen, right? Where can they find out more information?
Really, a lot of different places. The public broadcasting stations like Delta College and others have access to this, but also anyone that does a search and just puts in Michigan Learning Channel, they'll find it.
You'll be able to find it. Again, it's a free resource, so take advantage of that. You're always filling us in on interesting education topics. Great to see you as always, Mr. Douglas. Just a recap there of your fine accomplishments over the years. Good to see you.
That's great to be here. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.